Hello, everybody. It's day 26. Welcome. It's raining outside here where I am. Of course, it's always a great day to work out, but I love working out in the rain. Right now, obviously, not literally in the rain, but it's such a good time to get a really good workout in and then, use the rest of the day to snuggle with a good book or I'm hoping to get some organizing done, throw some things away that I don't need. So for us today, I am really excited about this set. It's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to really challenge my weight selection. So I have a set of 20s and I have a set of 25s. As always, if you don't have access to the heavier weights, just up your reps. So I want to get a good warm up, make sure that we're ready to get under all of that weight. So let's go ahead and just hinge over those legs. Let your right knee bend and straighten through the left. Slide those shoulder blades down. And then let's switch to the other side. Bend your left knee and straighten your right. If you have those heavy weights available, since they're so nice and big, you can even use those to kind of bring the floor up to you as you're hinging forward. So just keep that going a couple more rounds. Bend one knee and then the other. Try to grab through that core just a little bit more. All right, and then let's take our feet outside our mat or outside hip width, and we're going to rotate side to side. So again, if you want to use those weights to bring the floor up to you, great, or hinge all the way down to the floor. We're going to inhale, bring your right arm up, and then exhale, swing it under, and then take it right back up. Inhale, reach, exhale, swing, and then again. This is 3, we'll go 5, 4, and 5. And then let's go to the other side. Plant your other hand on the ground, and hit the wall. All right, inhale up, swing under, up. So as you inhale, you're swinging up. Exhale under, 3, 4, 5. All right, back to our mat, and we're going to go into a downward facing dog. So drive your heels down toward the ground, pedal your legs. So drop your left heel to the ground, lift your right heel up, and then switch. Scan the body here, downward facing dogs, really important to get everything set in, put together. Check in that the neck is relaxed. You can shake it, yes, no, up and down, side to side. Slide those shoulder blades down, hollow out the armpits. You really feel a difference in the back and the neck when you make those connections. Getting into the back, shrugging the shoulder blades down your spine. Level off your feet so they're both driving to the ground. Keep driving your chest back toward your thighs as hard as you can. Hold that core as flexed as you can. And then we're just going to hinge your hips side to side. So let your heels go over to the right. Let your hips drop down. And then we're going to go to the other side. Hinge those heels to the left. Hips are going to drop down. One more time each side. And to the left. All right, drop onto those knees. Hinge back into your child's pose. Make sure the knees are happy. Your hips are happy. There's a kink. Work it out. Never know. This is why we're checking in before we get going. So our rep system today, we are going to do an AMRAP, but I want to get through all the rounds. So we have an exercise at 3 reps, 6, 9, 12, and 15. So only 5 different exercises. Bring your left leg forward, and we're going to bring your right arm up. Hinge to the right, swing it under, hinge it up. So as I said, we're going to try to go a little heavier. I anticipate taking breaks between our exercises, depending on your weight selection. If you want to take some dead bugs, down dog planks, anything in between, we're switching legs. Bring your arm up, inhale over, exhale down. And I think we should be able to get through 4 rounds at least, but we'll see. I want to put everything together. It's very core centric, and as I said, weighted. So the first exercise is a man maker. which is a weighted burpee, basically. So I'll show you what it looks like, and then I'll give you alternates. So using your heavy weight, because we really are going to have to get under the weight. You basically would jump back, drop into your push-up, jump in, hinge the hips low, get your weights up from there, and then you power through the legs to press overhead. So we're only doing 3 of those. Now, if you don't do a burpee, that's totally fine. I'm going to have you just take your weights, and you're basically just going to hit a deadlift, and if you would like at the top, an upright row. So still heavy, hopefully. Deadlift, upright row, only 3 there. So do your best with that. Or of course you can kind of alternate or modify within the whole move. So if you want to step back, step in, and step up with no weight, that's another option. Anything kind of within or a little lunge and step. Next, we're going to do a single leg deadlift. So this is going to be our 6 reps. I'm going to hold both weights on either side of the leg, 6 on one leg, 6 on the other. Back is going to stay nice and flat, core super strong. You want your hips leveled off. We're really working through the glute on the pushing leg. Our 9, we go down and wait a little, is a dumbbell swing to press. So almost like a kettlebell swing, but we're going to get that pause at the top. So you're going to get kind of a wide base of support so that both weights can fit underneath. Swing under using that core, back, and then you're going to just press up overhead. So it's all about that stack and stance at the top. Otherwise, you're going to hinge down and then curl up. Hinge down, that deadlift again, curl up. Or you can hit, if you like a swing, but you just don't go overhead, you can swing and then just bring out in front of you like that. So it's all about getting your hips hinged back, just like in a deadlift, core strong, back is down, and you pop forward, flexing those glutes. Okay, then we're going to do a lunge and a twist. I'll go back to my heavy weight for that, and we're going to go 12 each leg. So we're going to lunge, twist over the front leg, step up, lunge, twist over, step up. 12 on one side, 12 on the other. And then the last one is an L sit with a leg raise. So you can lift your weights up on their edges. You can use chairs or benches, or I'll also give you another alternate. But we're not doing a full L sit. It's really just a supported hold on your dumbbells. So you're getting into those arms, upper body, core. And then you're going to pull one leg up and then the other. We're going to go 15 each leg for 30 total. So super big core set here. Now, you can also stay on the ground and use your butt as your foundation point. Hands behind. Set that core in, so you want to make sure your pelvis is strong. Pull from there. Using that core to help pull the legs up. You just don't have as much pressure on your upper body and arms. Okay, so let's see what we can get through here. I think it's going to be a good fun set. We're starting with our man maker or your alternate. Just 3 reps. So here we go. Plant on those dumbbells, jump back, get your narrow push up, jump in, squat low, curl up, press. There's 1. Use that core. Make sure the butt gets low. That's the point that a lot of us lose it, as we keep our butt up to pull the weights up. 3, and plant. All right, nice start. Now we're going to go with our single leg deadlift. So select your weights, slide shoulders back and down. I'm going to start my right leg forward and then hinge it down. Remember, if you're going lighter, you can definitely hit more reps. You can try doubling up. 3, heavier that you choose, the slower you're going to be, and that's okay. 5 and 6. It's healthy, though, to put your body under load here and there. We want to shake it up, do things different. Plus, it's really fun to see exactly just how much weight you can hoist and get along with. 5 and 6. All right. Moving on to 9. Our swing and press. Make sure you have that wide base of support. Knees still wide with toes. Hinging hips back, not over squatting. Swing, press. 1. Gotta use your core, your back, your glutes. Flex between your shoulder blades. 7. 2 more. Where's that core? 8. 9. All right. Whew. It's exactly what I want to be feeling. Your heart rate comes up under heavy weight. But make sure that you can use your core, back, glutes to support it, not your low back. All right, lunge and twist. Stay on the same leg for 12. The further away the weight is, more pressure on your shoulders. Twist over your front leg, trying to keep the knee still. So it's going to want to counter pull. You got to keep it out of there. Belly strong. 5. Drive through that front heel. 8. Take your time to be in charge of each part of the move. Last one. Sink low. There you go. Other leg. Flex between those shoulder blades. Seven. I'm really thinking about my core in that hold position so that my rotation is clean and safe from the mid back. Yeah. And there we go. Okay. Whew, that heavy weight is into your arms too. Okay, we're gonna go the leg raise from your L-sit position. You can also use like a chair or bench, like you're getting ready to go into tricep dips. But your L-sit, kind of that hold between, especially on the edges of your dumbbells, or you can use kettlebells as that held position. All right, flex through that upper back. Hold your strength there. 30 total. Feel that core do the work. 6. Here's 10. Make sure you're not shrugging into the shoulders. I'm watching that chest, trying to keep it up out of my rib cage. 13, 14, 15. Ah, whew. Nice job, nice job. There's one set. I'm going to take a quick child's pose and down dog. Gearing up for the next round. Should be a little tougher this round. Drive into that down dog. Check in. Move your head around. All right, man maker to start. I know several of you have heard my cheesy joke. The reason it's not called a woman maker is because none of us would be able to handle it, or the guys wouldn't. The man maker is this hard. The woman maker would be that much harder. Okay, here we go. 3 reps. Whatever your option, jump back, get your push up, squat in, curl it up, blocks of core. There's 1. 2. 3. Whew. 6 is our single leg deadlift. Think about pulling those shoulder blades together, grabbing through that core, flexing that back leg as you hinge forward. Think about what your back might look like in space. If you had a mirror, checking it out, would it be flat or would it be slightly rounding from the top? Here's our 6. Other side. Grab through that core. 2. 4. Trying to make that spine as long as possible. 6. All right. Our 9 is the swings. Or your deadlift to curl. Really have to pay attention, set in for that core. Thinking about making sure you can have that really solid stack at the top. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3. Looking good. 3 to go. 8, 9. All right. Lunge and twist. Whew. Squeeze between those shoulder blades. Remember, your feet stay hip width. If you step back with the right, twist to the left. 3. Driving through, front heel at the top. This is 6. We're going to 12. don't know about you all, after last week, my core felt so in charge. It's an awesome feeling. 12. Other side. 1. We want to keep that core going. Neck stays out of it. Upper back stays strong. Glute, hamstring, core. 7. 9. Find that point where you barely make it. Sit into it. 12. Whew. All right. We're going to have those leg lifts. Whatever position you take, but on the ground, using a bench, or maybe you get more out of a dead bug. Challenge. Try to find a new way of doing something, a new way to challenge. But then, if it doesn't work great, switch back. All right. Legs out in front. Arms are strong. 2. Really bury into that belly. 5. 6. Flex your legs. 7 to go. 6. 5. I want my hips right under my shoulders. 3. 2. Notice what you're working. And 1. Other side. Made it. Whew. Well done. 2 rounds. Let's take our little child's pose and down dog. And then we'll hit up. I think we have time, 2 more sets. We'll see. I don't want to rush these at all. And as I'm sure you all have noticed, when I want to get into my final set, start working a lot faster. But I really want to hold form and watch myself, watch my stack, what I'm using. I don't want to get into my neck. Okay, walk those hands back. Come on up. 3 man makers. Take a deep breath. Ready, set, and go. Push up. Core tucks under. Jump in, squat. 1. Find your push up. Belly strong. 2. Thrust all the way through those hips. belly. 3. Whew. I'm starting to feel those. Okay. Single leg deadlifts. I'm going to go back to my right leg first. Flex, deep. Range is up to you. Only tap the ground as long as you can keep your upper back flat. 4. 5. 6. 7. Level off those hips. Tendency is for that back leg hip to hike up. Try to keep it level. One more. Then our swings. Part of me wants to try those. Maybe the last round. Why not? I think I'm going to give it a shot. Feeling good. Monday. Finding that push. Okay. We have our 9 reps. Belly strong. Swing and thrust. So the heavier you go, the more you really have to incorporate the butt. 2. You got to stack and control at the top. 8. 9. Whew. All right. Glad I gave it a go. All right. Lunge and twist. Such a different push and level of effort. Heavy weight as opposed to like plyometrics, which we just did for day 25. So check in with that. Kind of notice, the heart rate definitely getting up here, but that level of fatigue is so different. 1. Keep those feet hip width. We're in our lunge and twist. 3 of 12. 4. Remember from that mid back. Halfway. Sit deep. Upper back stays flat. Don't round. Think about posture. Here's 11. 12. Switch and go. 1. Level those hips. Pelvis stays still. Belly holds strong. 6. Halfway. That's where I start feeling it. 10. 12. Whew. All right, let's do those leg lifts. I'm gonna level off my weights this way, just see how it feels different. I actually kind of think it might be tougher on my wrist, but we'll see. Shoulders back and down, stack it up. Here's 5. Ooh, my hips are walking forward. 8. 9. 10. Watch those hips. As you saw, I lost mine. 8. One more each leg. Whew. I don't know that it was much different. I think I have to balance more with the weights up. Okay. Technically, we should stretch, but let's just hit a quick set. Let's do 3 of everything. Starting off with those wonderful man makers. Here we go. Core strong. Get that push. 1. 2. Come on, core. That's it. 3. Single leg deadlift. 3. Each side. 1. Core strong. 2. 3. 'Level off those hips. And 3. All right. Swing for 3. Make sure you have the energy to hold that core. Here we go. Hinge, thrust. 1, 2, 3. Lunge and twist. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3. All right. That L sit. Toe tap or leg raise, I guess. One of these days, I need to try to full L sit. Maybe not at the end of a set. All right, hips, hips, hips. 1, 2, 3. Lower down. All right. Well done, well done. Thank you for doing the bonus with me. Side forward. Knees tug in. Take a couple deep breaths here. Put your legs in a tabletop so your knees are right on top of the hips. Flex your feet. Put your shins parallel to the ground. And then lower the knees to the left. Push your right shoulder into the ground. This is really important to check in with that back mobility, shoulder mobility. If you would like, take your top leg and just tuck it in a little bit higher toward your chest. That was a rad set. Love going heavy sometimes. Okay, center, and then other side. Such a different mental workout as well for me. Definitely fine to have our favorites, but it's very good to mix it up. Getting under heavy weight can be really scary sometimes for people. Tuck your top knee in. Some are worried they're going to get really bulky, but It all levels out, trust me. Back to center. Cross your right ankle over your left knee, pull from behind that thigh. Definitely build muscle, but all the other things that we're doing throughout this program and kind of the way that I program, periodize things. We have our build days and our shred days, so it all levels off. Hopefully you can find some days to swim, bike, hike, jog, walk, yard work. I cleaned my bathtubs the other day. That builds a good sweat. Geez. Depends on how long you let it go, I guess. All right, switch to the other side. Cross that left ankle over the right knee. Pull deep into the chest. Constant activity, moving the body a lot throughout your day. Reversing your positioning if you sit a long time, so making sure you're standing up out of your desk chair, getting extension through the back, opening your hip flexors. All right, legs out in front of you, arms up overhead. Take a deep inhale with your exhale. Grab through that core, arms reach forward. We're going to come up and stretch all the way over those legs. And then everything else that you do throughout the day, every other decision, it adds up. What you have for lunch, what you have for breakfast, portions. We're not looking to restrict. We're looking to be wise. Building healthy habits day by day so that you stay where you want to be. All right, bring one leg in, hinge over your other leg, stretch again through that hamstring. We're going to take, so if your left leg's forward, take your right arm outside of the left foot and twist. And then your other side. I'm not going to get crazy places. Switch to the other side, twist it over until you're willing to make some sacrifices and restructure your priorities. So there it is. There's really not a lot of wiggle room, to be completely honest, especially when you're first starting. Set it in, decide what you're going to do, stick to it. It doesn't have to be extreme. I'm not trying to deprive or restrict, just trying to be smart. Make those changes that you should keep for life. Hinge over those legs. And your mental place is just as important as your physical place. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up. Exhale. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow.